What is good, everybody? You see what we have today. 3,700 on it. Woo.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the IceTheCloser channel. We have a dope video for you today as I get to ride my first ever Harley Davidson.
Here we have the 2018 Road Glide. It is the 107. I mean, y'all see the pipes. Y'all see the seats. Ooh. This is, again, 2018, so it's used. 7 cubic inches. We doing things big. Harley in the lights, man. Harley in the lights. Shout out to my guys for coming down with me. This is my bike, and whoa, that looks huge. Typically when I get back on my bike, after riding, it's typically after riding a sport bike, so my handlebars feel really tall. This is the first time I got on my bike and my handlebars felt like sport bike handlebars once I got off of this Harley. Woo! And we are up with this big behemoth. All right. Jesus.
You may notice me look down a couple of times. It definitely took a minute for me to adjust to the size of the bike and a little bit different controls than I was used to. I was also genuinely nervous because I wanted to look the part in my first test ride and not make a fool of myself right in front of Harley.
This is definitely a little different because it's just so much bigger. The turning radius is wider. So we got this big old Road Glide. Turning radius is wider. As you can look at my feet right here, it's a bit different than a sport bike where I can actually use my heel to downshift now. And I use the front of my left foot to upshift. So this is my first time on a cruiser, first time on a Harley, man. We are out here, man. Still in first gear, getting used to everything. As you can see, Mr. KB is out here with me. So as you see, my arms are up a little bit higher than I am used to. Wow, he just got the grass all up in the street. But once I relax and stuff, man, I'm just chilling. This is kind of fun. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is kind of fun. But yes, for those who are new, welcome to the IceTheCloser channel. This is where we chase our dreams, man. And we're not gonna like fantasize chasing the dreams. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of consistency, a lot of prayer, dedication, heartbreaks, but we doing it. Never thought I would be on a Road Glide, man, as my first Harley. Yo, it's actually smooth. Shit's pretty smooth. We're not gonna go too crazy here. So look, I'm on something new. I'm just following my fundamentals. Okay, it got a little giddy up. It can get up a little bit. This is kind of fun, man. This is kind of fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you. obviously not as jerky as a sport bike. So like when I put my right wrist down, I mean, it can go, you know, it can go. So I may have to take that back actually. It is quite torquey. I just was being gentle. Woo, it sounds really good, but it's not overbearing. Whatever pipes they have on this, I'm gonna have to check. Feels good. This is nice, man. It is odd getting used to downshifting with my left heel. I'm sure I could downshift either way. Woo, this feels so good. So right now I have flat boards on my feet. So my feet aren't on pegs right now, they're on complete boards. Not sure if you can see. And guys, typically when I do a review on a motorcycle or anything like that, I typically have my I typically have my yellow pants on, but right now I do not. I think I'm in second gear. This is pretty powerful, man. You got a whole radio here. This is a touchscreen system right here. But right now I'm just along for the ride. Now Mr. KB said this seat was hard. This seat is not that hard to me at all, but maybe that's because my context is more sporty type bikes. I just realized I'm in 6th gear. So that's why it was getting slower, because I guess when you shift down with your heel, oh, that makes sense because it's a pulley system, right? So when I was shifting down with my heel, I was putting it in there we go, that makes more sense. When I was shifting down with my heel, right, it's a pulley system. So if you look at where my thumb is versus where my middle finger is, I was shifting down where my thumb is, so it was technically like I was putting my heel down on where my thumb is, so it was technically moving the gear up like this. But I wasn't thinking of it that way, so that makes sense now. Engine braking is definitely tight. We're gonna take our time here. Man, we just chilling.
In case you missed it, the thing that led me to say that I was going to chill and take my time was when I skid the tire. That happened because as I learned how to downshift on the Harley, I accidentally downshifted twice, which led to high revs and of course strong engine braking, skidding the tire. I had my confidence shaken a little bit during that moment, so you can see that I'm very conservative when it comes to shifting gears for the next 30 seconds to the next minute, because I was trying to be ultra careful and make sure I took care of the bike and understood what I was doing on the Harley.
Want to be more ginger going in a second because it does have a lot of torque below, but it gets to redline very quickly is what I noticed. So the biggest thing I noticed is in slow speed it is a little bit cumbersome to move. It's not very easy necessarily, so it's something you have to get used to. But high speeds, you know, we just literally just chilling. out to Mr. KB. I would put his information down there if that is something that he would be okay with. If y'all are looking to get a Harley, definitely go by that link or his number or what have you. Serious inquiries only, and tell him IceTheCloser sent you. Who knows, maybe one day we'll be a Harley ambassador. Man, we just up here on a Harley, man. It is. Alright, we're gonna take our time here. We see that little bump. Whoop. I also appreciate y'all coming along for the ride with me, man. As y'all know, I started riding in January on my SB650. Even though I did get my license in December, I started riding in January. This is my first time on a cruiser, and this is just 8 months later, man. And we really going full blast for this YouTube thing. This is an amazing experience. It's a beautiful day outside. So, I mean, I know everyone says that you can do anything, or that anything is possible, and I do believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, which is the Bible verse. But most people don't realize that Bible verse is based on contentment. So essentially that you'll be fine in all things because you have the joy of Christ that you can put before you. What I do want to test, though, is this idea that anything is possible. I think a lot of people say that at the ultimate point of their lives, but we never really see the years and years and years of consistency and work and, you know, trials and frustrations, disappointments that they had to go through. It definitely is a lot easier to use the heel gravel, to use the heel to upshift. I also, as I was saying, you know, I'm gonna work hard at this channel. Sometimes it does seem to stagnate a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going at it full blast and see what happens, because I want to show people like what it looks like to experience your dreams and go for them. I want to help new riders out, man. I want to just enjoy life and take y'all with me. I appreciate y'all coming with me, man. Look at this, man. This is just beautiful. I'm not really doing anything to get cute out here. Woo. Getting used to the clutch. Now this is going to be the real test. This does feel heavy out here. Right here, this feels heavy. Woo. There we go. We're getting used to it. That don't feel heavy as a mug on that hill. Again, shout out to Zeus, because you mentioned that with your bike. That don't feel heavy as a mug. I mean, I'm sure this is almost 800, 900 pound bike. And this is a 107, so I'm just really grateful and blessed. I realize this is some people's dream bike too, man. Who knows? I may have me one of these one day. And as you can see, this is not stock. Whoever had this put some work into it. I'm pretty sure these are not stock. I could be wrong. The pipes, there's no way that's stock. Right now I can hear the wind buffeting a bit, but nothing like my SB650. We just out here chilling. Shout out to any Harley riders who are out here, or any cruiser riders really. I know a lot of my videos so far have been on sport bikes, but I like them all, man.
With that said, thank you for joining us on this video, and we will see you next week for part 2 with the street bike.